Hi guys, I will to inform the audience how to eating tips for bossy lifestyle. Who can start eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle? What are the best ways to eat better every day? Want to start eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle? Tired of all that takeout? Today we will discuss about 10 eating tips for bossy professional students. Not only for you, but also for me because I actually don't know either. You can see my body is very thin and my cheeks are very flat. Why is eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle important? Of course, we see the impact of this on a daily basis, both in our own lives and society as a whole, as well as an obesity epidemic. Our society struggles with disease and premature death that could have been prevented by dietary change. The poor choices we make might not seem significant at the moment, but threaten our well being and happiness in the long run. The poor choices we make may not seem significant at the moment, but threaten our well being and happiness in the long run. Plus, cornerstone habits like exercise and healthy eating have a ripple effect. Have you noticed that when you eat something nourishing, you have more energy to get things done? On the other hand, highly processed foods with lots of chemicals and added sugar make us feel sluggish, leading to the infamous 3 o'clock slump. Or if we skip meals altogether, we won't have the fuel in our system to function at our best. In other words, you might think you're saving by not eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle. At the moment, maybe you do save a few minutes, but in the long run, making poor dietary choices proves counterproductive. Health is wealth. Of course, lifestyle changes are not easy. Healthy eating, especially at the beginning, does require extra thought, planning, and effort. Cooking for yourself will take slightly longer than grabbing a sandwich from the supermarket. You will have to develop willpower and think about what you're putting in your body. But try saying those extra couple hours each week as an investment in your overall success, well-being, and happiness. The long-term results, both physical and mental, will be worth the effort it takes to change your habits and prioritize your wellness. Before we jump into the tips below, I have an important reminder. Healthy eating is not a diet. It's not about eating less, obsessively counting calories, or spending money on weird detox supplements. Instead, it's about making smarter choices and nourishing your body with a real food that tastes good and keeps you energized throughout the day. Eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle will be a challenge. So the last thing you want to do is feel is a retraction or deprivation because abundance is what it should create. They are steps anyone can take to build better food choices into their life. I've shared 10 tips below to help you start improving your diet no matter how bossy you think you are. Healthy eating tips for bossy professionals and students. 1. Meal prep. Meal prep is a key habit to develop for eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle. Setting aside a few hours to make your meals in advance will prevent the last minute panic of not knowing what to eat. Plus, you will save money on store-bought options that are not only less healthy, but also more expensive than homemade food. At first, meal prep seems overwhelming, but remember that it can be as simple as chopping your vegetables in advance or stocking your freezer with fruit and berries for smoothies. It's also important to switch up what you make because making your food exciting will help you stay on track. Here are some interesting meal prep ideas for eating healthy with a busy lifestyle. Breakfast: easy vegan blueberry overnight oats from Namely Marley. Flourless bite-sized breakfast muffins from Aussie Glows. Superfood smoothie cubes from My Doll. Lunch: edamame and kimchi falafel wrap from Earth of Madhya. Fried rice meal prep from Nora Cooks, and jackfruit enchilada bowls from Carissa's Vegan Kitchen. Dinner: Mediterranean lentils and rice from My Darling Vegan. Spicy bean burger from Monkey and Me Kitchen Adventures. Tofu spaghetti in a tomato sauce from Nadia's Healthy Kitchens. Wake up earlier. There are numerous ways waking up earlier can help you eat healthy. First and foremost, you will have plenty of time for breakfast. You might think that you're not a breakfast person, but eating even something simple such as a porridge or a smoothie before you leave the house is always a good idea. It will energize your morning and help you make healthier choices later in the day. After all, no one likes being hungry by the time it's lunch. Moreover, an earlier start will give you an opportunity to fit in some exercise, which is another healthy habit we should learn to prioritize. 3. Always have healthy snack on hand. Remember, healthy eating is about making better choices, not eating less. If you feel hungry between meals, listen to your body. Always carry a selection of snacks with you to keep in your bag or on your desk, so that you can easily refuel with something that will make you feel great after work. Be wary of store-bought options that mask themselves as healthy, but are in fact heavily processed and artificial. Look for ones with minimal ingredients, or even better, prepare your own. Some easy options for eating healthy with a busy lifestyle include fresh fruits and vegetables with hummus, trail mix, and homemade energy bars or balls. 4. Collect quick and easy receipts. Having plenty of backup options is a big part of eating healthy on a busy schedule. Compile a list of simple go-to recipes that take little time on effort to prepare. In doing this, you will save yourself the last-minute panic of not knowing what to eat after a long day at work or school. Browse Instagram and Pinterest for inspiration. Find blogs that share healthy and delicious meals. For example, Minimalist Baker and the Vegan Egg have plenty of options that require minimal time and simple ingredients, coupled with George's photography to inspire you. 5. Stock your kitchen with healthy ingredients. Ensure you have plenty of healthy staple ingredients on hand at all times. These include items such as fresh produce, beans, and pulses grain spices. If they're readily available, you will be much more likely to use them. Compile a grocery list with basic products and stock up on a weekly basis, buying whenever possible. However, be mindful of how long individual products will last to prevent food waste. For instance, it's better to buy leafy greens 2 or 3 times a week because they go off quite quietly. As you will know what's available in your kitchen, this will also help you plan your meals in advance. 6. Get better at prioritizing and managing your time. Sometimes we think there aren't enough hours in a day, when in fact we consciously or subconsciously prioritize wasteful activities. You have to be very intentional when making more room for healthy eating with a bossy lifestyle, instead of wishing and hoping you will one day have the time. 7. Take it one step at a time. Many people fail at forming new habits because they overwhelm themselves with information or do too much too soon. With so much advice and conflicting opinion out there, it's no wonder the struggle to make dietary change. Remember that there is not a one size fits all approach to eating a healthier diet, and you might take a while figuring out how to make it work with your unique circumstance. Recognizing this is much better than jumping in, thinking it's too hard and giving up. Don't try to replace all your meals and snack overnight, depending on how far you are into your wellness journey. Move forward in small but consistent steps. Start by preparing healthier lunches or making sure you get 5 servings of fruits and veggies a day. 8. Eat more fruits and vegetables. As I discussed in tip number 7, one of the first things you can do is eating more fruits and vegetables. This calls for no extra time and will give you the momentum you need to start eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle. Packed full of micronutrients, fiber, and water. They're the most nourishing foods you can eat. Besides, if you prepare them correctly, they don't have the taste bland or boring. 9. Don't do it alone. Starting a healthier lifestyle can, at first, feel isolating and strange. If you have friends or colleagues who have a similar goal of eating healthy on busy schedule but don't know how to make it work, start the journey together. You can hold each other accountable and share recipes, ideas, or time saving tips. Besides, you will have someone to talk to that will understand the struggles you encounter. Chances are you will able to find people in your life who will cheer you on. But if you cannot, try joining online community and support groups. Social media, despite its drawbacks, help you meet like-minded people for all over the world. And then, remember why healthy eating is important to you. Avoid looking at healthy eating as a diet or a quick way to shed amount of pounds in amount of weeks. Sure, it's easy to get pulled in by fads that are not sustainable and detrimental. It's easy to see healthy eating as just another trend you have to keep up with, and therefore have little incentive to keep going when things get difficult. To actually success in making long-term change, you have to get very clear about your why. Of course, this is why it's going to vary from person to person. Maybe you want to live a long, happy life and avoid preventable disease. Maybe you've always wanted to be more athletic or gain weight in a gradual and sustainable manner. Perhaps you want to transition to a plant-based diet to reduce your environmental impact. Your end goal definitely doesn't have to be physical. Whatever your motivation, ensure it's meaningful to you as an individual and don't be afraid to think outside the box. Write it down and come back to it whenever you're struggling. Eating healthy with a bossy lifestyle won't feel easy. It's a big lifestyle change for many people and won't feel easy. But focusing on a long-term goal you're passionate about will carry you through those inevitable challenges and help you set clear priorities. And ready to start eating healthy?